Hello, how are you? Yeah, so another shower day, as you can tell by super shiny. I mean, I've tried, because okay, so if you saw last week, whichever number it was, you would have heard me saying I was trying out a different shampoo. That shampoo, I wasn't happy with the results. It didn't feel right when I put the conditioner on. I ended up using way more conditioner than I wanted to. This is so soft, so shiny, smells great. I think I found my new shampoo. Hashtag not spawn. It's a L'Oreal. And I've used them before, but like different formulas. But this is a new formula I haven't seen before, specifically for long hair. And the conditioner is actually an anti-tangle conditioner. My ends are a little bit, because I'm well overdue for a haircut. It's been a couple of years. So my ends are a bit tatty, have always been, but yeah, this has been amazing. It's still damp in places because, as you can see, there's a lot of it. But yeah, I'm happy with this one. I've found my new shampoo because I'm worth it. So that's the hair report out of the way. Moving. It's actually pyjamas because it's Saturday night, and like I said, I've had a shower. I'm not going anywhere. So why would I be getting dressed after a shower if I'm not going anywhere? There you go. And yes, a cardigan instead of a hoodie because I like this cardigan. I haven't worn it for a while. It's a weird one. It's kind of like, sometimes I look at it and think it's green, but it's definitely blue. Maybe it depends on what it gets washed with. I don't know. But it's blue, which is cool because apparently it was Ravenclaw Pride Day the other day. Which I'm down with. Obviously being a proud Ravenclaw. And obviously today's March for Our Lives. And all around the world. Like, there's been marches here in England, which obviously I didn't attend because I don't like crowds. But yeah, no, good, more power to them. I try not to get too political on here because that's not what this is about. But yeah, gun control works, and you know, maybe just like open the dialogue rather than being, oh, you take our guns away. You didn't take our guns away. Sorry. The reason I don't get political on here, and that's because I will go into rant mode. And that's not what you're here for. What you're here for is this brightly coloured book with alicorns and kittens and bunnies and... Okay. That bunny there? That bunny means serious business. But yeah, so you're here for what the question is. You're here for today's question. And today's question is... Do you think America should have better gun control? Actually, I made that joke before I actually read it out, but then reading, maybe I can use this as an excuse for a tangent. What are you most grateful for in life? I'm not even joking. What am I'm grateful that I live in a country that doesn't have fucking guns everywhere. Excuse my French. At no point in my life have I ever been afeared of being shot. Occasionally, if there's a lot of activity going on, I get worried about possibly getting caught in an explosion, especially when I'm in London, where it's sort of quite politically active. I have it's not a phobia of lifts or elevators. But I don't always like being in them, especially when it's a bit crowded. It's less of a problem with lifts and more of a small space and anxiety. So I won't always use the lift if I can avoid it. Which is better for you to use the stairs anyway. I live on the first floor, so it's not exactly huge. Like 2 flights of stairs and I'm home. If I've got the shopping or I'm really tired, I will probably use the lift, but otherwise I'll use the stairs. I'm grateful I live in the UK. We're not a perfect nation. We've got a lot of problems, but we've learnt from our issues and problems as well. I'm grateful for the NHS. I love our NHS. I've thankfully not needed to use it for a little while, although I am getting text messages recently saying that I am due a free checkup. So I probably should get in touch with my surgery and say, hey, apparently, you know, they said like, book in for a blood test, and then a week later book in for the doctor's appointment. With my work being what it is, it's kind of awkward for me to book appointments. What I might have to do is see if I can get one like first thing in the morning and then go straight to work after, because then we start work at 10 and finish at 6, which means, unless, you know, I either have to take the day off or get an early. The trouble is, it's like right at the other end of town, because when I first registered for my surgery, I was living here and the surgery was here. The surgery is still here because I only moved down the road, but it's now a much bigger walk to, yeah, so I've gone from like here to here to here to here, and it's a bigger walk, which again isn't a problem. I don't have a problem with walking to and from places. You know, I don't have a driver's license, so I do have to walk to and from places. But when you are, you know, if you've got to do it before work, you've got to consider the fact, can you get back in time for work? And it's still the best part of a 10-15 minute walk. And then you don't know how long you're going to be, you know, even if getting the blood test, it's probably just going to be about 5 minutes for the stick, you know, and then I might say, oh, can, you know, what is it you test for, and can I possibly, you know, can we look at other things that, you know, my mum said maybe I should look at. You know, nothing too dramatic, but stuff that would be nice to know, one way or the other. So that, in theory, should only be about 5 minutes. But if you're waiting for 20 minutes, 5 minutes in there, another 10 to 15 minutes back, that's the best part of an hour. And you'll be at work at 10. Obviously, I'd tell my my supervisor if I've got an appointment. So that, yes, I'm grateful for the fact that I can do that. That I can go, make my appointment, and get that sorted. They'll do all the tests that they're going to do, probably at least one more they're asking for, and then I go back and get to talk about that and any other issues that I feel that need to be talked about, all for free. For free, because I pay my stamp, or what we call the national insurance. And it's not perfect, it has its problems, but yeah, we're so freaking proud of it. Yeah, so I'm grateful to live in a country where if the bad was to happen, I'd get taken care of. I do have to pay for my glasses, and the appointment I get, I'm behind on getting a glasses appointment as well, optician's appointment as well, and they keep sending me a voucher, so I can get an appointment for £5. But then, because of like choosing the frames, I usually go for the offer. I've actually got where's it gone? I'm not going crazy, honest. Well, look, more crazy than normal. Ah, here it is. I actually have 2 pairs of glasses. Because they were actually don't think you've seen the other ones, have you? There they are. But these are a bit grubby. Because I got them on the buy one get one free. And even like the minimum glasses you can get them with are, I think, £70. I usually end up going a little bit more, up to 100. But then you've got the various coatings. I don't know if you can see there's like different colours on here. They've both got anti-scratch on them. And these ones are also reactions, they change in the sun. So these are the ones I wear for work. I work outside. So that, last time I bought them, came up to about a couple of £100, which I don't have. Dentist I also have to pay for, which again was why I haven't been for a while. And that again, I go up to 100, 210, and I get the money back on that, but I have to pay it first. So there's that. But yeah, I am grateful to live in a country that doesn't have ridiculous views on gun. Alright, I'm gonna say it. People, it really hacks me off when people say, oh, gun control doesn't it? No, it does. Oh, well, yeah, but then you've got problems with stabbings. What is this? Like, we had a school shooting, and we looked at our gun laws and go, oh, wow, okay, that happened. How do we fix it? We sad, we mourned, we had moments of silence. I know I did. I lit a candle. And then they changed the laws. They fixed the loopholes that allowed it to happen. Yes, you do get stabbings. But, you know what? You have to be over 18 to buy a knife. And yes, you can probably take one from Mum's kitchen, but then why are you walking around with a knife? Someone's going to say something. Someone's going to point to a police officer, which you can approach because they're really friendly and they don't have guns and they're not scary and they don't profile everyone, and say, look, I don't want to be, but I'm a bit worried because it looks like that person might be carrying some kind of bladed weapon. So, you know, you might want to have a polite. And they wear stab vests, so they'll be fine. So you can sort of do that. They also quite, oh, well, you got acid attacks. Okay, kill 17 people in 6 minutes with an acid attack. I'm not making a bet, but you can't. And the worst you can do, and I'm not trying to cheapen, you know, if you're a victim of an acid attack and happen to be watching this, then you have my deepest sympathy and sorry, or whatever you want. I know that what you went through is not a nice thing, but you still have life. Even if you could hit 17 people with acid, chances are, unless you know you happen to get them somewhere really vulnerable, they're not gonna die. And you probably won't hit them all in 17 minutes. Sorry, 17 people in 6 minutes. It's not going to happen. But you know what did happen when they realised these acid attacks were happening? They looked at why it was happening. You know, obviously there's a lot of social things that they still need to sort out and fix and try and work out. But in the meantime, they were like, well, this isn't good. Alright, so is there a law about carrying buckets of acid around? Because that's a weird thing to be carrying. You have no reason to be carrying. Even if you're a scientist or work in an environment where you need acid for your work, why are you carrying it around in the street? Okay? If you've got to carry a car battery, it's a car battery that's all going to be contained, and usually you get that changed at the garage. There's no reason to be carrying acid around, so yeah, we're now going to have heavy fines for anyone's caught carrying acid around. We saw a problem, we looked at it, we had a quick discussion. Well, I don't know how long the discussions were, but the discussions happened. There weren't arguments, there weren't people yelling at each other. You know, and then they said, okay, here's a solution, and people were like, cool, yep, I can get behind that. Things that have age restrictions: cigarettes, alcohol, knives, lighters, lighter fluid. I said knives. You can't buy a gun. If you can, you have to pay a hell of a lot for it. And yet, I got aged. I didn't realise it was. I was being completely innocent on this, but I wanted to buy. I think I just saw cherry in it, and I probably didn't realise what the cure meant. And I thought, so I saw these chocolates, and I thought, Mum will like those. Can I have these, please? And I said, sorry, no, they're alcohol. You have to have an adult with you. Oh, okay. And I went and got Dad and said, I think Mum will like these, but the lady won't sell them to me. And he's like, that's fair enough. And then they sold them to my dad, because I was going to get them for Mum. That's how it works. That's how it's supposed to work. Like I said, I never actually intended to get political on these things, but it is... I do stand with Parkland as much as I can from my sofa here in England. And I am grateful that any of the children in my life, even the children indirectly in my life, there's a couple of kids who live in this building, obviously the little ones I see were toddling around when I'm out and about in town. I'm grateful for that none of those will have to face that kind of problem or dilemma, or watch their kids, their school friends, you know, be hurt. So yeah, I'm grateful for the NHS, I'm grateful for sensible gun laws. And oh, by the way, if you're using the analogy of, well, guns can kill, so let's ban, cars can kill, let's ban cars. Oh, you mean that thing where you have to study and learn it and take a test and be certified and get a special license, and then if you break one of the pre-agreed rules that everyone agrees to, you get fines or possibly even lose your license? Yeah, okay, do that to guns as well. You already have it there, it already works. I hate facetious, those kind of arguments. But yeah, don't come at me and tell me gun laws don't work, and don't tell me that a gun-free zone is asking for trouble. Oh yeah, well, you're vulnerable, so you must, you know, fuck it, no. England is a gun-free zone. Come at us. See what happens. Alright, so I didn't want to get too ranty, but it happened. It does kind of fit the question, you know. What am I grateful for? I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful for my parents. I'm grateful for my nephews. I am grateful for the NHS. And I'm grateful that, you know, I get to live my life knowing that if the worst happens, there's a safety net. But yeah, I promise you that was genuinely the question. And I'm sorry if you feel offended that I turned it into a rant. But these are my opinions, this is my channel. You're welcome to tell me your thoughts and share your thoughts with me. I'm happy to hear them, but sometimes you just need to express yourself. So yeah, anyway, thank you for watching this. It has been slightly longer than my other ones, but sometimes you need to say things. So yes, anyway, you can follow me on Twitter, where if you have already followed me on Twitter, you'll see that I do tend to repost and do stuff like this anyway, so it shouldn't be that surprising to you. But yes, feel free to follow me on Twitter. I am genuinely grateful that you've watched this all the way through. If you have liked it, please give it a thumbs up, share it, consider subscribing, and yes, genuinely thank you for watching. I've been Michelle, you've been listening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.